What's the deal? My name is Dale Culver. Welcome to episode 38. We're getting up there, bro.
I know.
All right, Liani, we're getting up there. Well,
I know.
as you can see, it's just me. And introduce yourself.
Man, I am the warrior, the golden one, the of this.
All right, Mufasa.
Young Simba.
And remotely via satellite, we got introduce yourself. I think she's over there.
Hi everyone, Liani Perez at your service.
At your service, but she called in sick today.
Yeah, she called in sick
How's
because
that work?
she got some situations.
Well, before that, let the people know you had shoulder surgery, yeah?
I did rotocuff.
Rotacuff.
Rotocuff. And that's because she was trying to do her shoulder lean, shoulder lean, shoulder lean, shoulder lean.
I think I pulled it.
Yes, I was trying to dance to that silly rap music, and I ended up pulling 3 tendons, and they've been repaired, and it's a long road.
Nice.
You let them.
Shout out to my Carolina. She did my hair, and we're covering that big ugly apparatus under this beautiful shawl my mother got me. My mom's been here. I want to thank so many supporters, especially my mom. So she's actually back there hiding, but
Okay.
huge big thank you to her for being so helpful.
Thank you, Mom,
Oh,
and
cool.
thank you for everyone taking care of Liani. We wish you rapid health,
Thank you.
and glad you're able to join us as well, because this ain't the same without you.
Anyway, we're gonna kick it off. Okay, so Steve Harvey decided to go see Donald Trump. Steve Harvey decided to go see Donald Trump. Some people upset, some people were cool with it. Me personally, I say it's a no-no. I say it's a no-no. Some people say, well, let Steve Harvey go and talk to Donald Trump, whatever. Here's the thing: Steve Harvey don't represent our community. He don't represent the minority community. He's not even a good role model.
Well,
as far as I'm concerned, he's not even a good role model.
Let me say this. When we say, I was gonna say when we say Steve Harvey doesn't represent our community,
You don't.
I guess technically meaning that's not his role.
Yeah, that's not his role.
But you took it further and said he's not even a good role model.
He's not a good role model.
Why do you think so?
All right, the reason why he's not a good role model is, right, he has the book, what's the name of his book again?
I know what you're talking about.
He has that book.
Yeah,
So think
act
like,
like
a lady. Think like a man, act like a lady.
Yeah, think like a man, act like a lady, whatever. So he has that book, right?
You read that book, huh? See, that's the problem. See, that's...
he has that book, right? And
Oh, here we go.
what he don't tell you is he had the relationship with the side chick. He let go of his wife and made a relationship with the side chick.
That's not in the book.
Huh? Yeah, of course you wouldn't have put it in the book.
Is that the end of the book? Is that on the
It's not in the book. But what I'm saying is
that in the forward?
What I'm saying is you can't tell people about having relationships if you have relationship problems yourself. You can't tell a woman how to act like a man or try to be treated like a man or whatever the name of his book is, and your stuff's not even together. You know what I'm saying? You can't be you got a relationship, then you get rid of your wife to be with the side chick, and then you keep your child away from the mother because you don't do all that. You don't do all that. He's messy. He's messy. Because a lot of people don't know about Steve Harvey. Look at his new wife. You see how pretty and young she is? He's like almost 60 years old. She looks like she's in her 30s, tops 40s.
I thought she was always with him because I saw them one time on...
First of all, he was without, I don't know, I'm getting really, not that I'm that religious or anything like that, but he was without sin, cast the first stone, first of all. Media portrays artists like how they want to portray to get ratings.
Mm-hmm.
Steve Harvey is a representative of, he is the black man. Nobody really knows his struggles. I mean, he has autobiographies, but he does represent, because he is a black man. He did have to go through, can you imagine what he had to go through to where he is? To me, instead of we should be emulating work that needed to be done to get to where we want to go, just like Steve Harvey, just like people that are our culture, black and Latino, are where they are because they had to work over and through and made it kind of easier for the youngins in the background to go through.
Steve Harvey rode coattails to get to where he was at.
You made a good point. Both of you make a good point, but I think the edge goes to the argument that Anthony's making because, like you say, Liani, before this, I did look at Steve Harvey as someone who actually made it from very hard work, right? Wasn't he homeless and slept in the car and had that type of story? Or maybe I'm mixing him up with Bernie Mac, but
he had some tough stuff. And he had people that were like parents to him that supported him through his journey.
And so from that perspective, I think that's someone that you can admire as far as what he has done. But 2 points I would make: one, I don't think that he represents and speaks for black people because that's not the work and the job and the effort that he's put in over the years. Like, people really put in the work to try to bring the black community forward. You know, there's guys like Dr. Umar, and there's so many others. I could just name.
I think he does have inner city type programs that give to people, the boys or the youth of color. I believe so. I'll look into that, but I'm almost positive.
Okay, but Steve Harvey is not all about bringing the black people forward.
Let's be real. Steve Harvey is for himself. Steve Harvey's for himself. And you can tell, like, man, you're going to go see Donald Trump or whatever. You're not really, you know what I mean? He's not a figure in the black community that we look at and go, you know what? Yeah, that's the problem. In the black community, there's no leaders. You got a bunch of comedians, basketball players, football players, and all these other stuff trying to hold positions in the black community that's not their position. All the black leaders have been killed, put in jail, annihilated, or whatever. You don't have black activists that can even be a black activist that could literally go in and talk to Trump and give you these issues. What is Steve Harvey going to say about the issues of him being poor? You was poor when? In 1980? You're rich now.
But he was there.
So, yeah, he was there then.
Yeah, but everyone was there.
Everybody was there. He was there then.
Get famous, work hard, get to where you want to go. Oh, by the way, you're not black enough or poor enough or ghetto enough.
All I know is I don't trust Steve Harvey when he had a lineup and then out of nowhere he was bald. And the worst part is Steve Harvey was just bald. He should have just let it go. You don't trust people that don't be honest about them being bald. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was growing bald and he was wearing the toupees and everybody used to be like, yo, see Steve Harvey's lineup? Then out of nowhere, he was just done.
You know how many times I tried to get that perfect afro like Steve Harvey?
You couldn't get it because it's manufactured.
I'm like, I know this is possible.
No, that's the thing. It's manufactured. But, man, like I said, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think Steve Harvey's a good representation, a person that should shouldn't represent the black community. He's just you're a comedian, you're an entertainer, you're just doing it to you know what I mean? That's how I feel.
That's not what he does.
Get on with the Trump. What's the Trump thing with him? What is it?
Well, that's the thing. They're bringing celebrities into the mix to try to influence. That's influencer marketing. Like, if I wanted to sell you a pair of shoes and make you think a pair of shoes is worth buying, I'm going to go and get a celebrity, just like Nike does. They celebrate athletes. They don't even, push their shoe too much. They just show you with an athlete wearing that shoe, right? I mean, that's influencer marketing, and that's what Trump is doing. He's going and grabbing people that we admire for other reasons than what we should be looking. Right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
because you look at Steve Harvey and you admire his TV shows, and Steve Harvey definitely pertains to the black women.
Who gave the crown to the wrong person? Oops, sorry.
What's that?
Miss America, when he called the wrong person and they had to take away the crown and give it to the right person. Yeah. But he's human, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I forgive him for that.
Yeah, see,
but I do laugh at them.
Me personally, what I think is they take celebrities, like he said, they take these celebrities and stuff like that. Like, let's see, Steve Harvey, women love Steve Harvey. The black women love Steve Harvey. And they're like, oh, make him wait 90 days, sister. So they're going to grab him. So that means, he's in the mix. Some of these black women go, you know what? Trump might not be that bad. He was able to be with, whatever, boom, done. No, that's bull. That's bull. He's just grabbing all the people that he thinks he knows. Like, he grabbed up Jim Brown. Jim Brown been having problems since way back. You know what I mean? And Jim Brown, everybody thinks Jim Brown represents us and all this other stuff. Like Jim Brown had his own problems with relationships. You know Jim Brown?
Yeah.
Yeah. He used to the running back. You know, but again, he's a running back. He's an athlete. You know what I mean? A lot of people can say, well, Jim Brown, because Jim Brown is always dealing with these type of issues. But if you look at his criteria in the past, it's not a good. He don't have a good resume.
It's a marketing ploy.
Exactly. It's a marketing ploy. It's designed for marketing.
It's marketing to try. You know, just think about it. They're like a bunch of think tanks sitting around a table saying, okay, look at the polls. You know, daily. Oh, look, we're having an issue with women. Okay, let's get whoever a top female person is that people look up to. You know, let's get her. Let's talk to her. If you know that they favor your whatever what you're standing and what you're fighting for, or whatever you're trying to do.
That's insulting.
So, the thing is that that's part of marketing. That's how you do. That's what you do.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
Insulting.
This is not America is not for marketing. If you want to get to people and solve real problems, you talk to real people. You don't sit there and go, okay, well, this person represents the women, and I know it's kind of like a bragging thing. It's kind of like, well, you know, look what I did. I tried to mingle with you guys and you know, whatever. No, you want to, if you want to deal with a group of people, you don't talk to the entertainers that they watch. You actually talk to the people that they deal with. You don't just talk to the entertainers that they watch. Let's be real. Steve Harvey's an entertainer. Jim Brown's an entertainer. LeBron James, they're all entertainment. The people he needs to be talking to is the city council and the people that are actually there. Actually there, the city council. Go to these cities.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Having these meetings, it looks good. But we've been through this before. You can have all the meetings you want with all these celebrities. It don't mean nothing. We know what you're doing. You're only doing it so you can get a pat on the back. And that's it. I'm all set with that.
With that, a little spin-off of this is the fact that I was reading, and I think I sent it to y'all, about how they can't even get a star quality entertainer for the inauguration because no one really wants to be seen as part of that the negative background of the Trump.
Let's be real. Nobody wants to perform for Trump because it's like career suicide. Because let's be real, even though he's the president or whatever, the popular vote, because some people don't pay attention to the popular vote, and they go, well, Trump's your president, so you should just take it, whatever. The popular vote says half the country don't like him. So when you got half the country don't like him, you got to think about this.
More than half.
What, more than half?
More than half.
You got half the country that don't like him. So now you have to think about, okay, in this half is, let's say you're an R&B singer. And when you're an R&B singer, let's say you're an R&B soul singer, you're dealing with a lot of minorities. So you want to sing a nice soulful, you know, oh, say can you see? But you know what I mean? Half of your fans don't. So why would you do it? It's career suicide. Think about it. Most people are petty like that. They'd be like, oh, really? Oh, so you're going to sing? All right, cool. But then after that,
thing too. Like, I don't know if I told you this, but my oldest son performed in Obama's first inauguration as a marching band. My middle son performed second inauguration in the marching band. And then this year, when I was watching a little bit of the inauguration, and I was worried. I would have been worried if my children would have been there because of the safety concerns of all of the, you know, that was what was happening, right? So maybe also, I mean, if you look, they were showing the crowd. Look at Obama's crowd. Look at Trump's crowd. Like, people were fearful of being there I don't think it was a safe enough situation. So yes, I 100% agree that it's suicide for their, you know. For
their careers? Yeah, of course. Of course.
And but it's also safety.
I'm be honest with you. This is the most. I feel bad. I feel bad for America. I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel bad for America. The reason why I feel bad for America, because you got half people saying, you know, go ahead, Donald Trump. But I'm gonna be honest with you. Most of the people. Let's be real. Most of y'all that voted for Donald Trump, half of y'all only voted for him because you didn't like Hillary. It wasn't like you fully supported the man. You just don't like Hillary. And that's fine. But you took a loss too because you voted for somebody that you kind of was iffy about because you didn't like somebody else. Then you got half the people that voted for Clinton, they got to deal with Donald Trump. So now let's go situation like the inauguration.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You look at it compared to Obama's, not too many people were interested. I mean, I saw it because I had no choice, actually. I was at a place where I had to watch it, so I did whatever. But like I said, I feel bad for America. And the reason why I feel bad for America is because we're the ones that are going to have to suffer through this because you got a group of people that like the man. You got a group of people that don't like the man. And if you think that these two things are going to come together and be together and exist together, it's not. It's always going to be a fight because you're going to have half the country that don't like him, half the country that does like him. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. You know what I mean? It is what it is.
It's been like that from the very beginning, no? It's more than the okay to be bad behavior is because we have a president now who exudes bad behavior, and if he can do it, then I can do it.
Yeah, he's definitely normalizing bad behavior. I mean, there aren't many standards. And Chris Rock said years ago when I think he was doing Marion Barry or whatever, and he was like, now you can't tell your kids don't do that. You won't grow up to be nothing because the kids will say, "Well, I can be mayor,"
Yeah, and that mayor, he was doing crack.
Yeah,
that mayor was doing crack.
Yeah, and so this is on another level. I mean, when I just like I said, I just think that the standards that we have for being a professional and being in public office and what that means and how you should carry yourself, I think we just lowered that bar so far that I think it's going to cause us problems in the future. Yeah.
But like I said, I mean, in America, we're the ones that gotta have to suffer for it because I gotta say this though. I gotta say this. I'm gonna say this to my friends that have voted for Trump. Me personally, I don't have a personal problem with you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like your political views are your political views. Like I could care less. But I'm gonna say this. I've noticed that a lot of Trump supporters act differently now. I don't know if you experienced this. But a lot of Trump voters act differently now. Like, I feel like Trump supporters feel like they can say anything that they want, and it's okay. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And I have a problem with that. I'm going to be honest, you have a problem with that because, you know what I mean? Just because you support Trump doesn't give you the right to be free, say whatever the hell you want. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, I had a situation where, this Trump supporter was literally saying racist stuff to me. But not racist, like, you know what I mean? Like, put it this way, there's ways of saying, he wasn't saying, hey, the N-word, or hey, whatever. But it was very suggestive, you know what I mean? Like, racist stuff. And he, you know what I mean? He was like, yo, like,
like, hey, Tigger.
Yeah, like, but it was just like, and I'm just like, I get it that you're a Trump supporter, and that's cool. You know what I mean?
But you're saying a little bit more emboldened.
Yeah, like they're being a little bit more bold. Like, I can say whatever I want. And the funny thing, it had nothing to do with me. Mm-hmm. But, like, they was talking about another group of people. And, you know what I mean? Like I said, I'm cool with this person. And, they're sitting there talking about, yeah, I'm glad that America's coming back or whatever. And pretty soon we're going to get all these damn Muslims out. And I'm just like...
Yeah.
Who are they?
Yeah, I'm like, do you realize what you're saying? Like, to say, Muslims need to be kicked out, that's a religious faith. That's not a, like, you know what I mean? Like, anybody can be a Muslim. You could be, there's white Muslims. There's black Muslims. There's Chinese Muslims. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Muhammad Ali was a Muslim. Like, for you to say that, it makes, you know what I mean? They just say bold statements that are just like, it makes you feel, like, uncomfortable. You know what I mean?
I like bold statements about that, xenophobia at its best. So, I think y'all agree that like who's in the president's chair shouldn't really some people take it overboard and a lot of it has to do with mental illness, but we just have to be the best servants to our family community and it'll trickle to the rest of the country. But we cannot
Liani,
the robot
Liani, the robot has spoken. You are this is kind of weird, bruh. This is kind of weird to do. I can't even front, like, it's kind of weird. It's weird.
Because you look to the left and she's
Yeah, I'm
not
looking
there.
and she's not there. This is weird for me. There's too much technology stuff going on. We got robot Leonie. We got like Facebook Live and going on over here. Then we got this, that, this. It's too much. Too much. I feel like I'm surrounded by electronical vagina. Electron. Yep, I brought it back up again, Leonie. I sure enough did. Just to get your people upset with me again.
Well, Trump normalized that kind of speech.
Funny.
Yep, electronical vagina.
But real quick, can we slide into Kanye real quick?
Yeah, let's get off the topic of you know what I'm saying? Let's get off the topic of Donald Trump and the politics. Let's get off of that.
Same thing. Clintons, they're into pedophile rings and things like that. And I heard that a lot, but I was just like, really? Okay. So I read the Pizzagate thing, and
so Pizzagate.
Yeah, Pizzagate is apparently.
First, let's explain the Pizzagate.
Yes, Pizzagate.
Okay.
A pizza restaurant, from my understanding, which is kind of a front for a pedophile ring. Okay, so.
So it's basically like a restaurant that It's basically like a restaurant, like say Pizza Hut or whatever the case may be, or just a little, not like, what I mean? It's a pizza place. They make pizza, family place that makes pizzas and maybe sandwiches and stuff. They use that as a front.
Yeah, when you say I want a slice, you're really talking about a slice of ass.
Companies involved somehow.
But they're like, oh, you want a slice?
Okay, so basically, when you sit there, when you're like, oh, okay, cool. Can I get some of that stuffed crust pizza?
Yeah.
You really trying to get something else?
Yeah, with the baby tomatoes.
With the baby tomato. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
So, all right. Yeah. So Kanye West exposed this.
And then Twittergate was similar. A girl was on Twitter, and apparently she had some, the girl with the dragon tattoo was on Twitter, and she got some access. She was, I guess, hacking, whatever. She got access to a number of accounts, and she was like, let me start doing some comparisons. And she saw, like, connections between these accounts and these other pedophilia accounts or whatever, and people sending child porn messages back and forth or whatever. So at the end of the day, she ended up getting a list of these people, right? And I guess some of the people, these are politicians and stuff like that. And so she was getting threats, and some were trying to bribe them, according to the article I read, right? Some were trying to bribe to say, hey, take my name off the list. So, but that's Pizzagate and that's Twittergate, and how Kanye is involved in this is what the article kind of talked about. Oh, when he was going on his rant, one of the things he said was, "Go Google Pizzagate."
All right, so when Kanye West was going through his stuff, he was going through his little mental health situation, whatever. He had a little mental breakdown, whatever the case may be, which I personally feel like it was bull. It was bull. I feel like it was bull. I mean, I get it. But if you're really, think about it like this, if you're really having a mental breakdown, do you want to publicize that? Do you want everybody to know that? No. You kind of leave and you do it quietly. You know what I mean? You leave, you do it quietly, because that's just going to add more stress to you anyway. Even if you're in the public eye, you're going to leave. Leonie, I'm sorry, baby, but you're really breaking up. So. Sorry.
On stage is not down in front of the audience.
Yabba dabba dooba dabba doo because I don't know what she said. Anyway, but I feel like it was fake of him to do that anyway. But obviously,
she's cussing you out.
Yeah, she's cussing me out. Not like I can hear her.
In like one frame.
I know, right? Boom, about to do that on her real quick. But she's even going anyway. So. Kanye had to break down or whatever the case may be. You gotta understand, Kanye had to break down. His girlfriend recently got her diamonds robbed. You know what I'm saying? So she's going through a whole bunch of stuff, whatever. And Kanye basically let out some stuff he shouldn't have let out. Let's be real. I like to talk about this. I don't know if you feel comfortable, but the music industry, Hollywood, all this other stuff, they deal with a lot of stuff. I want to say Illuminati. Can we say Illuminati? You know what I mean? I guess so. That's what you hear, whatever, but I guess people talk about the Illuminati, whatever. All I know is there's too many connections to too many other things. Like, you know what I mean? A lot of people don't pay attention, but how many celebrities die on the 25th? You know how many celebrities die on the 25th?
Jesus died on the 25th. I know that was stupid. That was his birthday.
Okay, cool. No, that's not Jesus' birthday. Jesus' birthday is actually not on the 25th. Jesus' birthday is not. Jesus' birthday is not on the 25th. Nobody knows when Jesus' birthday is because it's not in the Bible. It's nowhere near. So anyway, that's a whole nother story. Okay, so Michael Jackson died on the 25th. James Brown died on the 25th. If you look up so many celebrities, a lot of them die on the 25th. You mean to tell me that celebrities are linking up and being like, let's die together on the 25th? You know what I'm saying? Like, what does that mean? There's always a connection behind something. You know what I'm saying? So the world that Kanye West is in is a crazy world. So for him to expose this Pizzagate, look at the world he's in.
Okay, so let's bring that full circle. So that's what they're saying. That they had the Pizzagate, Twittergate. Kanye went on his rant. He brought up Pizzagate and was like, "Go Google it, everybody." So now that's all these people saying. They're seeing the rant. They're seeing, okay, what is Pizzagate?
So
now
when he brought it up, now the cat's out the bag.
So now the cat's out the bag. All of a sudden, he mysteriously disappears, or I guess
he gets mentally
breakdown, gets put into a hospital where
they probably basically said, "You say some stuff again."
Yeah, we don't know what happened, right? We see no footage, which is weird because most of the time when people are in the hospital, you see something on Instagram or Twitter. She's got something back that says.
What happened on stage?
What happened?
Meltdown happened on stage?
Yeah, his meltdown.
Yeah, his meltdown happened on stage. So Kanye West slipped out the beans, told about Pizzagate. Now, people started looking into Pizzagate. What do we find about Pizzagate? It's a... It's a...
pedophile ring.
It's a pedophile ring.
And the next thing we know, after his meltdown on stage, next time we see Kanye, he's walking out of an elevator with Trump. Is that... And his hair is blonde, right?
Yeah, Kanye West's hair is blonde.
So that's the whole story. Boom, 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 boom. He rants out. We don't see him. He's in the hospital. We see him walking out of the elevator with Trump. His hair is blonde. And he says it's a good guy.
Who says it was a good guy?
Kanye says about Trump, right?
Oh, Kanye said Trump's a good guy?
Yeah, that's yeah.
All right, Kanye, whoever your dealer is, whoever's your drug dealer is, let me know so we could get this out on the street.
He's a good guy.
He's a good guy. Let's be real.
We're talking business.
Let's be real, man. After all he told, but it's not even about business. Kanye West brought up some stuff he shouldn't have brought up. They had to pull him in. They had to talk to him. They basically threatened that man's life. They talked to Kanye. They said, listen, Kanye, you wasn't supposed to talk about that Pizzagate, right? So now you got to play mentally sick. You come back. We need to talk to you, bruh. You talk anything like that again, crap, they're going to clap you. He'll die on the 25th. Bet money.
3 days.
You know what I'm saying? He'll die. That's why they talked to him. They're like, yo, Kanye, cut it out.
3 days.
So for him to turn around and be like, yo, Trump's a good dude.
He's a good guy.
He's a good guy. I mean, come on, let's be real. Let's be real. Everybody's in cahoots with everybody, and I just wish everybody would stop waking up. You know what I mean? You got so many people out here voting and worried about this or whatever. There's so much stuff going on that you don't even know about. It happens every day underneath your nose.
So do you think Kanye is Kanye, or do you think he was cloned? Because a lot of people say that they
I'm a bit, yo, I hear that too. I hear Kanye West is cloned. I hear Eminem is cloned. I hear a lot of people are cloned. Yeah, I heard Eminem, the rapper. Eminem, he's cloned. I heard a lot of people are...
I think Dave Chappelle's cloned.
Yo, I heard Dave Chappelle's cloned too. I heard that.
I think Chappelle's cloned.
I don't know, man. I don't... The reason why Dave Chappelle looks different.
He does look different. I'll tell you why.
I will say he does look different.
He was still funny, though. That's why I was like, okay. Because I was reading this thing, watching this thing, they was talking about how he's cloned and showing pictures and this and that. But then I saw him do some stand-up clip. I was like, well, he is kind of funny, though, still. Because if it was
when they clone you, they clone all your ideas and all that stuff.
That was the only thing I was like, well, this dude is still, he still had that Chappelle,
We can't hear you, Liane.
I don't know.
I haven't said anything.
Oh.
And they said Obama was cloned.
Hell, yeah. Who knows? But here's the thing.
You know
what?
Obama. Actually, Liane's they're gonna clone Liane.
I can't be cloned. You know what I'm saying? I can't be cloned. But what I'm gonna say is this: with all the stuff that's going on, because like I said, you got.
Why don't you call my phone, Liane? Because
forget your phone.
Just get you in audio because
your situation is messed up, Liane. But anyway, so with Kanye West doing all this other stuff, I feel personally that by him doing what he did, he exposed some stuff or whatever the case may be. And now look, it got people paying attention to certain stuff. So let's be real. If Kanye West could do that and expose something, imagine how many things that we don't even know about. Imagine how many things that we don't even know about. I don't know what's going on with Robot Leone right now, but I'm being honest with you. I'm not feeling it. Not you, Leone. You cool. Just
Call my phone.
Leone, call Dale's phone.
We're having technical issues, guys. Call me.
We're having technical difficulties.
Call me with Messenger.
Call with Messenger.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so we're gonna patch her in.
Yeah, we're gonna patch her in.
Because she's like breaking up.
Yeah.
But so this is crazy, man. This is crazy stuff. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Stuff should know what's what, but it's definitely interesting to kind of follow. I'm waiting for a statement from Kanye though.
Here's the thing that Kanye blew the whistle on some stuff he wasn't supposed to. So they're just gonna hope it dies down, and once it dies down, then everything will be. You know what I mean? That's what it's just gonna hope it gets swept under the rug. You know what I'm saying? So I guess we're gonna end this episode.
Yeah, leave some comments, man. What you think about all this stuff?
Yeah, man. Like I said, we're gonna end up we're gonna just end this episode up. This was a crazy episode. Facebook Live, we're gonna get back to y'all in a minute. The Patriots gonna be playing soon, so we're gonna hurry this up. And we'll talk to y'all next week.
All right, guys.
Peace.
Peace.